nightstand. Nightstand. I'm sitting right there by the nightstand. He's standing up in front of me. His bag, I don't remember if he put his bag on the table or the chair that was right there. I just remember him sitting his bag somewhere on the table, near the table. Put his bag down. Started hitting me. Then after he started hitting me, that's when he was like, I started crying. Like, of course I'm crying because I'm like, Julez, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I think this was before Fashion Week, okay? I'm like, Julez, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you hitting me? Why would you do this? Like, why are you acting like that? This and third. No, I blacked out. And I don't mean blacked out as in passed out.
It's been a crazy weekend. You're struggling, babe. I told you.
It looks like there may be more hidden family drama in the Knowles family than many people realized, and some fans believe Blue Ivy may have unintentionally brought attention to it. Recently, Julez Smith has been facing heavy criticism after a female streamer accused him of assault. She claimed he left her with bruises and scratches and even made threats against her. These serious allegations quickly spread across social media, causing many people to question his behavior. At the same time, fans noticed that Blue Ivy and Julez have not been seen together for several months. There have been no recent photos of them, no family gatherings, and no public appearances together. At first, people assumed they had simply grown apart because they were at different stages in life. However, with these new accusations becoming public, many are now wondering if Beyoncé chose to keep Blue Ivy away from Julez because of concerns about his behavior. So far, these remain public claims and online speculation, and no official explanation has been given by the family.
But he didn't got around to messing around with Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. That woman is older than your mama and got 2 kids. Got anger problems and an arrest history. What exactly is you doing with this? I heard something about Blue Ivy bedroom getting exposed. I think the family forgetting who they related to. They forgetting the name that they need to uphold.
The rumors and controversy around Julez Smith have continued to attract attention. At one point, he faced criticism after suddenly canceling several planned interviews while attending and hosting an event at a gay nightclub in Atlanta. Some people accused him of chasing attention and using the situation for publicity. Julez responded by defending himself. He explained that people have been making rumors about his sexuality since he was a child. According to him, taking part in the event was his personal way of addressing those long-running claims and putting the speculation behind him once and for all.
What's the hardest part about being you?
Misconceptions.
What are the
People think
misconceptions?
I'm gay. You know that?
I am gay.
For you, like, really?
I do.
Like, you wanna know something that's so crazy?
What's crazy?
You know, like, in the start of my life, I used to, like...
This is not to be heard.
Nah, for sure. Look, you know, like, the first time I ever heard myself in the media was, I was in 7th grade, and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had, like, this red
Halloween?
jumpsuit, yes. I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school, and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. It was on some media shit. And these grown-ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty.
Being born into the Knowles family, many people expected Julez to learn from his mother and aunt about staying calm and letting public drama fade away. Instead, he seemed to enjoy the attention by introducing his new relationship with 42-year-old Tommy Lee. While there is nothing unusual about dating someone older, many people were surprised because Tommy was older than his mother and had a long history of public controversies. That made the relationship seem like a very intentional decision rather than a private romance. Fans also talked about the couple's public displays of affection, including kissing in the street, which many people felt was awkward and unnecessary. Their behavior quickly became another topic of conversation online.
My baby. You're so fine.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got somebody on your back.
Julez had already faced criticism in the past after he reportedly shared very private messages and videos from his relationship with Skai Jackson. At the time, several reports claimed that both Beyoncé and Solange were upset about what happened and made sure to address the situation with him. Since Julez was only 16 years old when the controversy happened, many people chose to give him the benefit of the doubt. They believed he was still young, capable of learning from his mistakes, and would become more responsible as he got older. However, according to later reports and online discussions, some people believe his behavior has only become more concerning over time. Even though Julez has mostly stayed away from public attention, that does not necessarily mean his personal life has been free of problems. Because he grew up around the entertainment industry and has worked as a model, there have also been rumors claiming that he became involved with illegal drugs. These claims have spread online, although they have not been officially confirmed. People have also alleged that whenever trouble came up, family members, including his mother or his grandmother Tina, tried to keep the situation private and prevent it from becoming a public scandal. As Julez has gotten older, though, it has reportedly become much more difficult to keep these situations out of the spotlight. More stories have started appearing online, with some claiming that his actions have brought unwanted attention to his famous family. One of the most talked about stories came from a streamer named Rhea, who publicly shared her version of an encounter she allegedly had with Julez. According to her, what was supposed to be a casual meeting quickly turned into a frightening experience. She said she agreed to meet him because he is Solange's son and connected to Beyoncé. Rhea claimed that during the night, they both took pills, and after that, his behavior suddenly changed. She said she could not understand what caused the shift, describing it as if a switch had been flipped. According to her account, when she tried to ask what was wrong, he grabbed her hand and forcefully pushed her away. She also alleged that she ended the night with bruises on her arms after trying to protect herself. Rhea further claimed that he pulled out a firearm during the incident, making the situation even more terrifying. These are allegations that have circulated publicly and should be understood as her account of the events.
A lot of trauma, y'all. I've been in a lot of traumatic situations, shit like that. Y'all probably would have expected me to cry, but that's when them tears started soaking the fuck up. Once he started going for that bag, them tears started soaking the fuck up. Bitch, I couldn't cry. Like I don't know. When I'm in situations like that, I don't know how to react. I don't be crying. Like, I be calm as fuck. So he points the gun in my head or whatever, and I'm like, I'm still in shock. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this bitch is really fucking crazy. But we in a Post Oak hotel, so is he really gonna kill me in a Post Oak hotel?
One of the most surprising parts of this situation is that the woman involved reportedly never intended to press charges or tell anyone what happened. According to the story, she wanted to keep the matter private because of who Julez is connected to. She only wanted him to take responsibility for the damage that happened during the incident. However, things changed when her phone was broken. Replacing or repairing it cost around $120, and she expected Julez to pay for the damage. Instead, he reportedly refused to cover the cost, even though it was a relatively small amount of money. Many people online believe that if Julez had simply paid the $120, the situation might never have become public. Since then, the story has spread across social media, yet Julez has remained silent. He has not released a public statement or responded to the allegations, and many people doubt that he ever will. His silence has only made more people question his actions, with many wondering why he chose not to settle such a small issue before it turned into a much bigger controversy. Some critics believe Julez never expected the woman to speak out. They argue that he may have assumed his family name and connections would protect him from public criticism. Being known as Beyoncé's nephew and Solange's son has often brought him attention, and many people believe those connections have opened doors for him throughout his life. Others feel that because of his famous relatives, he has avoided facing serious consequences for some of his past behavior. People have also brought up previous controversies, including his reported issues involving Skai Jackson. Some believe those situations were quickly forgotten without much accountability. Because of that history, Critics argue that Julez may have become comfortable believing he could act however he wanted without facing lasting consequences. They also claim that whenever problems appeared, someone was always there to help protect his image or reduce the public attention. At the same time, not everyone believes his family should automatically be blamed for every decision he makes. Some reports suggest that Julez's behavior changes dramatically when drugs are involved and that his actions at parties have raised concerns among people who know him. Whether those claims are accurate or not, many people believe that he alone is responsible for his choices. As Julez has continued making public appearances, so has his cousin, Blue Ivy. Over the past few years, Blue Ivy has become increasingly visible. She has attended red carpet events, supported her parents during concerts, appeared at major performances, and has even been photographed shopping in Paris or spending time with friends. However, one thing that many fans have noticed is that she is rarely, if ever, seen publicly with Julez. This has surprised some people because Blue Ivy and Julez were once believed to be very close. Even though there is an 8-year age difference between them, they spent a great deal of time together while growing up. Solange once shared that Blue Ivy often came over to visit and that she enjoyed babysitting her. Beyoncé would also take Julez for weekends, giving the cousins many chances to spend time together. Family members even suggested that they would grow up feeling more like siblings than cousins because of how often they were around each other. The two reportedly shared similar interests, especially when it came to music. Solange once explained that being around Jay-Z inspired Julez to become interested in rap music, and she said he took that dream very seriously. Because they appeared to have such a strong family bond, many people assumed they would continue spending time together as they grew older. However, according to various reports, that relationship has changed over the years. Some sources claim that after the controversy involving Sky Jackson, Beyoncé became more cautious about Julez. As he entered the fashion world, worked as a model, and reportedly displayed more unpredictable behavior, it is said that more distance was created between him and Blue Ivy. At the same time, Blue Ivy's own career was becoming more public. She started performing alongside Beyoncé during concerts, and her popularity continued to grow. Because she was receiving so much attention, some reports suggest that her family wanted to be especially careful about the people surrounding her. There were concerns that spending too much time with someone facing repeated controversies could negatively affect her image or influence her while she was still young. There have also been claims about Julez's upbringing. Some people believe that Solange became a mother at a very young age while trying to build her own career. According to these reports, Julez often had a great deal of freedom growing up, with serious discipline only happening when his behavior crossed a major line. Other rumors even suggest that, despite what social media may show, Julez is no longer especially close to either Solange or his grandmother, Tina Knowles. Whether those reports are completely accurate or not, many online observers believe the close bond that Julez and Blue Ivy once shared has faded. They argue that as long as his behavior continues to attract negative attention, Beyoncé will likely continue keeping some distance between him and her daughter. The timing has also added to the public discussion. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have already faced increased public attention this year, with constant rumors and online discussions surrounding their family. Because of that, many people believe Blue Ivy is under more pressure than ever to protect her public image and avoid unnecessary controversy. Meanwhile, Julez himself is facing criticism unlike anything he has experienced before. Across social media, many people are openly calling out his reported behavior and saying that his famous last name should not protect him from being held accountable. Whether public opinion changes in the future remains to be seen, but for now, many believe this controversy has placed Julez under a level of scrutiny he has never faced before.